Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm your host, Sarah Bernard, and joining me in the studio now are Mark Cook and Michael Eisenbeis, who are members of the Who Band of St. Louis. So you guys are probably really uncomfortable on stage without your instruments, am I right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so Michael, you are the guitar player, and Mark, you're singer for the band. The Who Band, how long have you guys been around?
It's 5 years.
Yeah.
It's been 5 years. Yeah.
And did you know each other from other bands? Because I understand band members just kind of float around.
We've known each other most of our, probably 25 years, so yeah. We played in bands off and on together here and there, and this just came about by chance, really, I guess.
Yeah.
So why the Who? Why the Who Band music? Do you love it?
It was something that we all had a mutual interest in. It's a lot of fun to play. It's very challenging musically, and it was just kind of something to do for fun. And now it's grown and evolved, and you know we're getting to the point where we've got a lot of people turning up for shows. It's a lot of fun. It's a big production, so it's just kind of a neat thing to do at this point.
Yeah,
it's definitely a band that, when we were young, that was the band that we were into, and it influenced everything that we did. And it's kind of odd that we ended up doing this, because we would have never. We were always in original music bands. We played our own music and wrote our own stuff. So it is kind of odd that we ended up here, but it just makes it that much more fun for us.
And you guys still do play other types of music in other groups, so you have that opportunity as well. But when you're together as the Who Band, it's the Who. Okay, so how often do you all perform for the public?
We're usually about 3 to 4 gigs a year. We don't try to do it too often, you know, make it more of an event. And we have themed shows, so like this show we're doing Quadrophenia, which is their second rock opera. We do a Live at Leeds show, which is the full live set from 1970 that involves the first rock opera too, Tommy. And then we do like a hit show, so we rotate them through. So
2 or 3 times a year, you said?
3 to 4 times a year.
3 to 4. So it's kind of a big event, and you've got your following, and they look forward to your concerts, I'm sure.
Absolutely, yeah. We've got the diehards that are up there woohooing at the front of the stage, and you know, you get the occasional inebriated fellow that does. What was the guy doing the last time? He was doing some sort of crawl or something. It was
so you guys are entertained while you're on stage. You probably feel like you're watching a show.
Sometimes,
right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Right. Okay. So the show that's coming up at the Old Rock House a week from this Friday, September 21st,
yes.
9 o'clock, open to everyone.
All ages.
All ages. Okay. So it's a Quadrophenia album.
Yep.
Okay.
And we'll follow it up with a whole set of hits also. So. We'll perform Quadrophenia. Probably we perform it closer than the Who has ever performed it on stage, for sure, because we try to pretty much reproduce the record with all the backing tracks of the sounds of the sea and sand and the stuff that it's kind of the rock opera is based on.
And don't forget, we've got violin, we've got trumpet, trombone,
it's
synthesizers.
Wow.
So
we're a 5-piece, and for this Quadrophenia performance, it expands to a 10-piece band to incorporate everything.
So it's quite a musical event.
Yeah.
So how much rehearsal time do you guys have to put in for a show like this?
We actually we were pretty much ready to go when we started rehearsing this thing. Last time we did it was December of last year, and it came really easy. So we put in some time, but it's basically just been running through it. We haven't had to work on a lot. It's still there, so it's nice.
Still there, it's ready to go.
It
but
is.
Bringing in these other musicians really complicates it a little bit.
It does.
You know, again, St. Louis has such a high grade of musicianship in this town. We're using a trumpet player that we haven't played with before, and he came in and he's nailing the parts right off the bat. I mean, there's such a high level of musicianship in St. Louis that there's a lot to choose from. You know, we're lucky in that. So.
Yeah, great talent in this town. So what's it like performing at the Old Rock House? Is it a favorite place?
This will be our second time at the Old Rock House. We had a show there in March. Filled the room up. It's a great place. It's a great place, I think, for people to see shows. It's several different levels. There's video screens that allow you to see it in different areas of the venue. A couple different bars, so you can be on different levels. It's really aimed at the the patron, so
Right.
it's nice.
So we have to wrap up in just a second,
Sure.
but tickets, can people purchase them at the door, or is that kind of risky? It sounds
They
like.
can get them at the door. They can get them ahead of time at the club. Anytime that the club has a show going on, you can buy tickets there.
Okay.
And you can buy them at Ticketmaster, I guess.
Metro
or
Tix.
Metro Tix.
And maybe go, what about the Old Rock House website?
Yep.
Also,
It-
just as
it'll
a
guide you
starting
to
point?
Metro
Okay,
Tix,
oldrockhouse.com. It's on your screen right now, or you can call 588-0505 for more information. So September 21st at 9 o'clock, the Old Rock House, the Who Band, they're right here on our stage, our little tiny stage, without instruments. Wish you guys could perform for us today. It's hard to have musicians here without hearing some music, but we trust you and can't wait to see the show. So thank you so much for joining us, Mark and Michael. Can't wait to hear you next week. And remember to keep up with STL TV and all the great events going on around St. Louis. Friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you can always watch us streaming live on stltv.net. As we go to break, take a look at today's featured hot job being brought to you by Missouri Workforce Development. We've got more show after this, so don't touch that dial. We'll be right back with more STL TV Live.